Hey guys and girls, yeah, it's the second one for the day, but I found a level and I thought I'd just share it with you for those that's got time over the weekend to play with the charts. So when we were coming down, where can I show you? Yeah, when we were coming down here and we were getting into this area below that low there, and we were just dumping, and I thought, yo, what's happening now? There's no levels, and we sort of stopped right there, and I couldn't figure it out. But I actually had a look at someone else's levels where he was talking about the January low and the January high. I just hit the January. Yeah, there's the January. I'm talking about January 2021. Yeah, it's still this way. Yeah, there it is, January, the low and the high, and there's the equilibrium. And I was just looking around and playing, and that's trying to chart those levels because we're getting into that zone now, or that range. And interesting, because we were right on this January equilibrium, and I was wondering, yeah, why did we bounce? And then I found this. I think this is what they call a order block. I'm just going to zoom out for you, but you can't see it on the daily. If you go on the daily, it's going to throw us out now. Let's just go back to the 4-hour. Yes. So order block is when it goes up like that and it comes down again, and then it continues with that. So there is a lot of liquidity that lies in that area there. Obviously, more people started their longs, and then there was a lot of stop losses below these lows. So I'm sure you can just go and Google order block, what an order block means. But if we go across here, so like I said, I put that in, or not like I said, I normally put that in with a magnet, so that I'm very accurate with those. You go across here, we can go down to the 15 minutes or even the 5 minutes. I want to show you what happened here. You know what, I want to do it on the 3 minutes, it's even better. So we came down quite hard. But sure, that's so close to the bottom there. I think that's like $10 or $20. Really interesting. So, but I obviously saw that as it basically was already pulling back when I got this block in. So sounds like a lot of excuses, but but I did miss it, and I'm not 100% sure if I would have had the courage, when something dumps that hard, to just go on an order block. I don't have enough experience to do that. But look at then what happened then after that. So it came back up there, and then it came back. Remember what I said about the weekend, the Fibonacci's. So when it turned to the top there, because I was a bit overwhelmed, with this move, and I actually figured a level out for all of this. And then I tried to get my exchange going, and as I got it going, we had already bounced there as well. And when we were around here, I mean, now in hindsight view, that's a good trade, but I just couldn't. I was with my finger on the button, but I just couldn't get in there. But this is good, that there's levels to be respected. I will definitely find a trade this weekend. There, I don't know why we might have just gone through the VWAP, or there's some sort of level there. Let's just try and find it while we are online. Let's just check from there if that's maybe a VWAP. That's a bit. That could just be that could be the level. Let's just see on the 5 minutes. The 3 minutes might. Now that's went through quite heavy. Let's look at the last pivot. No, that's too low. That one there, we can look at that pivot. Yeah, well, there it is. So after this heavy pull down, then we had a bounce, but we're still in the zone, so that's probably our highest pivot within the zone. So either one of those two you can work with, but obviously the highest one in the zone will probably be. So once we lost that August low, I think we got into a new zone. Let's just check that on the 4-hour. August low, yeah. I can't really see it there. Let's go out. Yeah, once we lost that low, we came into this zone here, you can say. Yeah. yeah, that was really interesting. So what this other guy was saying about the January, let me just go back to this chart where it's a bit easier. So he's looking at January highs and lows, and he thinks we might get a deviation. My charts are just a little bit slow. So we went through the midpoint, or the equilibrium, and then let me just take it off auto, and then we can zoom in. So he expected that to go through the midpoint equilibrium and go back above it, and then go back down. Let me rather draw that. So what happened there is, so we take it from there. So he did expect that. There's the equilibrium, so he expected to go down and then retest it, come down again, retest it, and then go down to January low. So that's his target area, and when he wants it, so there's the equilibrium, but once it comes back and it crosses this low, whichever low it's set in there, that will be his entry, or where he's looking to enter the market. So not quite the way I trade, but definitely worth something to look at. Okay, this is going to be a short one. That's all. Enjoy the trading. Cheers.